We're now joined by FC Tucson head coach Jon Pearlman. John, you guys sat through a 2-hour delay and Tarn scores 7 seconds into the game. Just talk about how that game started and how it ended.
Yeah, I mean, our backs are to the wall. Everyone knows where we sit. We sit in the table. We have a couple games in hand, and we have still had an opportunity. And for us, the only people that believe are the people in that locker room, and it's been the same way. So for us to come out with that kind of furious intent, I mean, Louis stepping through and them drawing that up and having it come through. But again, Tarn, the way Tarn run, it was as if his life depended on it. And you just saw so many tackles and so many challenges in that game. And for me, how proud I am, because again, when you're 7 points back from last place 2.5 weeks ago, teams can just walk away and they can start turning on each other and guys can start looking. That never happened. We kept competing, and we kept working and we were in every game, and I kept saying the same things here. And everyone has the right to roll their eyes, but I've always spoken the truth. I believe in this group. It's a good defensive group when they're right. It's a good attacking group when they're right. And even with this number of guys we have missing and us struggling with health, people have decided to work as hard as they can and step up and sacrifice their bodies in every moment. And that's the kind of team we need to be. And I thought we were good in good some phases in counterattacking, some moments in possession. And again, Tarn Weir was incredible tonight. The back four were absolutely phenomenal. And, Danny, what a goal. And, Donnie's done what he's done his whole career whenever he's been in this city, which is be bigger, as big as the moment, whether it's for Pima or CDO or coming back here for preseason. He's a guy that you can count on in big moments, and he has such pride in what he does. And all of these guys have been so good. Everyone tonight was good in their role coming on, what they needed to do. And I couldn't be more pleased with the entire group. It was just a fantastic performance.
Ted?
Yeah, this may be an obvious question, but a win like this against the top-rated team, and what does that do for confidence level for the rest of these games you have to play?
I don't think the group had lost. I think the reason we've been able to compete is the group hadn't lost its hope or all of its confidence. I think just it was more as if, what do we got to do to stop the other shoe from dropping? Look, again, Omaha is a team that is never out of a game. So when you're up 1-0, you've watched them come back down a man. So there was no loss of concentration here. And to be fair, Donnie came in and knew who made a massive save. And Donnie could have had a brace in that game. I mean, we were the more dangerous team. Carlos did not have to make any big saves tonight. All his saves were easy. The back four was just tremendous with Sunday cleaning things up and keeping play in front of us, and then and doing very well as a defensive group. And in those counter moments, we have some. Donnie gives us a threat behind now with a little pace, and so does Tarn, and that's changed it. And I feel bad for, Franco going out. His performance has really started. We've moved some things around, but for me, Ted, the confidence is always going to come with wins. But I don't think this was a group that was hanging its head at any moment in any of the games. I think you saw a lot of punch back, a lot of fight. They always played through to the end of games. There was not a team that starts shouting at each other. And it's hard to do in these tough moments. But, for us, it was a special night to lose our fans at home and to have our staff have to create the energy, which they did. And for our guys to say, look, this is a tough day for the country. Nobody forgets. I'm a New York guy. Everybody knows that. And we just said, for me, we play for each other. We love what we do. We're so lucky to be alive and have this opportunity to play for our community. We relish every day on the training ground. We relish every match we get to play, no matter what place we're in. And we're always going to bring it as long as I'm here. And if I can't get them to do that, then I shouldn't be here. So I thought the energy was great against Charlotte. I thought the energy was even better tonight. And yeah, if the confidence can keep going and we can start to get on a run, we have a couple games in hand, and we've been very good in September and October previously. So I think we have some home matches left. We get to play some of the teams that we have to get past. We got results yesterday, and like I said, it's a long way to go, but hope isn't gone, and we're gonna battle all the way till that last game against Madison, and we're gonna be in this thing fighting for our professional pride and for the playoffs, because if you can get in, like we've seen in the MLS, whether it's a Timbers getting in as the last team and winning, it can be done. You just have to get in. That's the unique thing about American soccer.
Have you guys figured out how many points you think you need to get in, or is that something that's not even on the radar right now?
You can't argue. We said coming into the last 10, we needed probably 7 wins and 3 losses would have to do, and then we didn't get it. So we were down to, it really came down to starting in the Charlotte game with 9 games left. We said we needed, again, still 7 wins and 2 losses, or 6 wins and 3 draws would have done it. So we're 2 wins ahead. So if you say we've got 7 matches left, we still think 5 wins out of the last 7 has got to be what happens, unless we go win 4 games and draw the last 3. And the wins have to be against particular people with some results falling our way. I think if we win 5 more times, I think we have a very good chance to get in the playoffs.
That's it. Appreciate it.
Guys, thank you.
Thank you, sir.